No, living as pure energy. Not existing as pure energy. There you go. That's the way to go. Elon Musk,
Ooh.
get on it after you get done inventing cat girls.
It's like the seventh dimension. There's, fourth dimension smell, fifth dimension, uh, I don't know, anti-smell, sixth dimension, pure energy, seventh dimension, me.
Me. I'm the base for all of this. You think this just came out of a Big Bang? No, I created it.
I am the Big Bang.
That's what happened when I fucked your mom last night. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Alright. Load up the world, big boy. We got some stuff to do.
Well,
Unless you've already done it.
I done a lot of stuff.
Is it the stuff that I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Get the wall, like, built. Like, actually built. Make it look nice.
Maybe.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll figure something to do. Did you continue the pattern of your wall of the Asian house?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that... I mean, I guess I know the answer, but I always like hearing other people's answers. Why do other countries not seem to have any sanctity for life?
Sanctity as in like right, like human rights or something, or what do you mean?
They don't seem to... I don't know if admire is the right word, but they don't display any value for human life. I mean, I hate people as much as the next misanthrope, but
Well, a person's a person, unless they're Hitler.
yeah, a human's a human.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I see a video, say, of a flash flood or a tsunami or a fire or a big old car crash or something,
Yeah.
or even I saw a video of someone running around a market with a knife stabbing people. If it's in the United States, everyone runs for the hills, except for that one big bubba redneck who pulls out his pistol. But if it's in, like, I can tell if it's in an Arab or Indian country
Mm-hmm.
just by how the people respond. Like, if it's one of those two, people will gather around as close as they can get in the hundreds, sometimes thousands. They pour out of the fucking walls.
Like the scene from oh, was that World War Z, where the zombies are just crawling over the wall?
Yeah, except the opposite. They're coming out of the walls.
Oh, so they're just coming out of a really big closet.
Yeah, pretty much. Closet full of Indians. Well, I've seen
Load the world.
for tsunami videos, for example. I was in the bathroom. Give me a second.
One.
I've seen tsunami videos, for example, and the water will start to suck way, 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 way out,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see this big old wave cresting on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of running or getting on top of things, traffic just continues as normal, thousands of cars per square millimeter. And all the people rush to the beach and see how far out they can get. And I've seen, like, where the camera pans over the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and there will be thousands of people just standing down there on little sandbars, just watching this massive tsunami come at them.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it finally reaches them, they all turn around and sprint away screaming, and you hear people like, "Oh, Allah Akbar, oh my god, it's so horrible, it's just the worst thing ever."
If they're yelling Allahu Akbar, aren't they like blowing up?
Yeah. But it's like they have no respect for human life.
Mm-hmm.
Just pile them out there in the thousands, crowd around every natural disaster and catastrophe. And then when it starts to go bad, curse somebody, call upon God to help you. Well, I mean, you could have not run out chasing this massive tidal wave that you see coming towards you.
everyone is just a bunch of unofficial storm chasers.
I guess so. Or like the knife-wielding human smoothie maker in the market I saw a video of. It
Human
was in some
smoothie
Indian
maker?
country. Oh yeah. He had a big old fuck-off knife, like maybe an inch short of a machete.
Ooh.
And he's in this typical Indian market, so obviously there's thousands of people within a few square yards. And he's just running back and forth, stabbing people all over the place. And some are falling over dead, some are like bleeding in crippled little hunks on the floor, some are running in terror. But everyone who he's not stabbing, many of them just go about their day shopping, and the rest give him maybe a 3-foot berth. Like, not even out of arm's reach, just people walking around him, crowding around him, watching him. And then he'll turn, stab a few of them, they'll fall back into the crowd, other people will storm in to take their place so they can watch.
It's ridiculous.
What is it about those countries that human life just means nothing to them?
Like, their own lives mean nothing to them. That's the problem.
Is it possibly overpopulation?
Is it overpopulation, or do the citizens themselves look at it and they're like, ooh, murder, you don't see this happen every other day, I gotta take a look at this.
But why so close? Because, I mean, you don't see it every other day in the U.S. unless you're in Chicago.
Unless you're in a school.
And, yeah, or unless you're in your school. But whenever someone starts murdering around here, everyone runs and hides. I mean, they all pull their phones out, sure, but they do it from, like, behind a wall or
distance
around the corner.
away, yeah.
But over there, everyone pulls their phones out and gets as close as physically possible. Like, they want to reach out and touch it and be part of it.
They gotta get those Instagram views, man. Indians are crazy about their Instagram views.
But I've always had a theory that at a certain point, something can become so saturated that it loses value.
So you think human life over there just becomes so saturated because there's so many people?
I think so, because
That makes sense.
I mean, it applies to material possessions. You know, if you have one Mona Lisa, it's super valuable. It's the only one. You protect it. It's worth more than anything anywhere. But if you've got 5,000 of them,
They're not so special.
you wouldn't mind if one got lost in a fire or one got stolen. You just be like, ah, yeah, whatever. I've got 490 or 4,999 more. And same for money. Like, if you're poor, $20 is a big deal. But if you're Bill Gates, you could lose 10 million and just be like, whatever.
I mean, isn't there a thing where if he drops a $100 bill, it's literally not worth his time to pick it up?
It probably isn't. The amount of money he's made and how old he is, he could probably drop like $10,000 and it not be worth his time to go back and get it.
Because literally by the time he picks it up, he's already remade that amount.
But over there, the population is so heavily saturated. I mean, the United States, you know, you go through a big city here, you think, oh, well, this is a bit crowded. What's how many people are in this city? 5 million, 10 million? Wow. You go to a place like Mexico City that has 30 million, or you go to a place like basically anywhere in India where just that one country has something like 2.5, 3 billion people in it. Go down a street, it's literally you're front to back, side to side with people.
So, do you think the citizens just don't care about themselves because there's so many of them?
Well, I assume on an individual basis they must care about themselves, otherwise they're not human, right?
Yeah. Or wouldn't they just be... Well, they'd still be human, wouldn't they be like... No, I'm trying to think of like some kind of path, like psychopath, sociopath. I'm trying to think of something like that, but I don't think there is anything where they don't care about themselves. Is there?
Could it maybe be sort of like, I don't know if y'all have an equivalent up there, but down here, you know, our town's got 5,000 people in it, maybe? And New Orleans is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And you can go there from here, go like walk down Bourbon Street or something, go to the French Quarter, and there's so many people, thousands of people, that you're just a blip. Like, you can do whatever you want. If there's ever anything you want to act out, like if you decide you want to dress in women's clothing, or if you want to wear just a Speedo, or if you want to paint your whole body with neon paint and wear no clothes at all, you can go to the French Quarter or Bourbon Street and just do it. Because there's so many thousands of people that nobody will even bat an eye. It's like, oh look, that guy's covered in paint and nothing else. Oh, but next to him there's a naked homeless guy beating off in the gutter, so I guess that's more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you sort of, I guess you could say you adopt anonymity, but I feel like it's more like if you're part of a group, like say you're in a marching band or part of a football team or something,
Mm-hmm.
anything you do isn't attributed to you. It's attributed to the team. So you're just an anonymous peg acting on behalf of a greater, bigger group.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's sort of the mentality over there. Like, well, there's 15,000 of us on this one street corner alone.
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances that crazy guy with the machete is going to stab me?
True. Who took all my bottles of enchanting? Just out of curiosity.
About that.
You took them? That's fine.
I was going to replace them, but I couldn't find someone that had them.
The cleric. We got boy in the purple cape with the creeper face on it.
I couldn't find the cleric that had them.
Ah, okay.
And then I got distracted digging a mine, and that was when I ended up using all of them. So I used like 4 of them just to top myself off to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized my pickaxe was broken, and I only had 1 level after jumping in the death hole of death.
Ah. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So I was like, I'll just use these and replace them later. And then 4 hours later, I was over here digging another hole in the ground.
No, that's fine.
I was a busy bee, though. Busy.
You were busy,
Busy.
Is it really busy anymore, or is it just you're being a busy, because that's the word. Busy,
I realized, sort of talking about the value of life, not necessarily human, that creatures that have a lot of babies tend to put less value on the babies as individuals. Like, they'll still die to protect them. Like, for example, octosquids, they'll have a clutch of several thousand eggs, and the mother dies protecting them every time. But
does she die protecting them, or does she die to then deter predators from the eggs because they're gonna eat the dead mom?
Sort of that. She dies making sure they hatch, and then once they hatch, she passes.
That's what I
think
thought.
Starvation and exhaustion, because she stays awake for weeks and weeks and weeks, doesn't eat, just sits there blowing water over the eggs. So she obviously cares about them as a whole, as a collective. But if 10 or 20 of them didn't hatch, she wouldn't care.
Because there's still tens of hundreds of thousands more that have a chance.
Same for like frogs and tadpoles. I've seen male bullfrogs digging trenches to get their tadpoles from one little bit of water to another. And in the process of digging, they knock 30 or 40 of them up onto dry land where they die. But the frog doesn't care because he's just protecting the collective. And then if you take it on a smaller scale, you know, a dog will have 5, 6 puppies, and they get quite attached to those puppies, but not so attached that it'll be the end of their world if you sell them on Craigslist. But then you get down to the single level, like horses and cattle, giraffes, elephants, humans,
they're pretty...
chimps, apes. They get super attached to their babies.
Well, yeah, because it's only one.
Jump in the line of fire.
One chance to make sure this baby passes on my genes.
So my thought process, obviously, is that if you're a human who is like those crazy people on TLC that have 19 kids...
19 and counting?
Certainly, their value has diminished somewhat by number 19.
Possibly.
Like,
Like,
if 2 or 3 died in a car crash, you
it'd be
wouldn't go
sad.
jumping off the Empire State Building.
It'd be sad,
It'd
but
be sad, but you wouldn't be like end of the world suicidal. You'd be like, well, I've still got 17 others to deal with that can become doctors and presidents and shit. So,
yeah.
where are you at? I've come to give you the grand tour.
I am down by the villagers refreshing a librarian's tray to see if we can get any neat. Hey,
Hooray!
this guy's got some neat trades. The first 2 books are bad, Bane of Arthropods 3 and Fire Protection 3, but then he's got
I like Bane of Arthropods.
but then he's got Respiration 3 and Feather Falling 3 as the other 2 books right now. Hello. Actually,
Did you see the wall?
Yes, I looked at the wall. It's nice. I like it a lot. I need to find one of the other
Did you see the
villages.
flag?
I saw it from up top. Yes, the whole flat.
Yes.
Looks beautiful.
Did you see the mine?
I took a look inside. Didn't go in it.
Did you see the work in progress spider skeleton spawner?
No, I have yet to look at that.
Good, it's a work in progress, don't look.
Alright, I won't.
Getting spiders to do what I want them to do is very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine. Those things are a little tricky.
They don't have the same health pool as other mobs.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't react to water the same as other mobs.
Don't they just... I forgot what they do. I don't know, it's been so long.
They touch water, and they just cling to the nearest wall and climb.
Mm-hmm.
So they're little shitheads. And then on the way down the chute, they'll fall down, hit bottom, and then immediately try to climb back out. And then end up dying from fall damage anyways. So I'm trying to figure out ways to get them down there, where they don't die of fall damage.
Would it be possible to suck them when they hit the water to put a magma blocks under the water so that way they get sucked under?
Possibly.
Like they'd
But
still
my
they get
issue really is eventually they reach a critical capacity where new spider bodies just push the old ones through the system, so that works, I guess.
yeah.
But it's when they come down the drop hole in the middle, they hit the floor with just a tiny bit of health left, and then they jump on the wall and climb back up, and then
And
they
do
jump
it.
back down again and die.
And then repeat, yeah.
So I need some way of getting them to stay at the bottom of the hole.
Mm-hmm. Somehow, someway.
Hello, nigga. You know about Dog Day, Snoop Dogg. One of the only rap songs I'll listen to and actually enjoy. There was a collab that Snoop, Exhibit, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Nate, and someone else I don't care about did for some album.
Nice.
It was actually really good. It was really funny because my mom liked it a lot. But she was your typical like middle class white woman. So she listened to Seal and Dido and Sheryl Crow and Enya. And then you put on some hardcore fucking gangster rap and she's like, "Hello, nigga." Like, Mom.
Mom, stop! Not in my good Christian Minecraft world. Not in this good Christian Minecraft world that you've brought me into.
My good Christian Minecraft server, please, no. No niggas allowed. No, that's not what I meant.
No fricks, no hacks, no double dicker decks. Meow. Alright, well since you got the wall done, did you expand out the your trap by like a couple? Just to be safe?
No, I didn't do that yet.
Okay.
I got distracted trying to fix the spoiler spawner.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure now thinking about it where he really disappeared, so just to be safe, it'd be best to expand it out a couple more blocks.
And the mine's just your typical mine. One of my squeeze specials.
Squeeze specials.
Yeah.
Like the sound of that.
Big cube, shoots going off in every direction. Although with the new water thing, I've got a new elevator system, which I really like.
Nice.
You just jump down one hole and then you swim up the other.
Sounds like a weird form of sex.
Sort of. And I've noticed you don't suffocate in bubble streams.
Yeah, it gives you
I
back.
guess because you got your mouth open and you're sucking in the bubbles as they pass.
I guess, or you're breathing them in as they pass. You just.
But that raises the question: where are these bubbles coming from? It's a piece of soul sand.
From the souls trapped inside. They're screaming out in agony, Squeaky.
Please release us.
No, you're gonna be my elevator. Oh yeah,
So
I looked.
items are affected as well by the bubble stream, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I found something out. I think I have it saved. I think I saved it. Here is all the trades villagers can have.
Uh-oh.
The new ones.
Get these niggas up and show them where the fuck I'm coming from.
Woo.
Boy, oh boy, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot to go through, but that's every single one that they can have. And I've noticed too, if you look down towards like the guys that make the weapons or the tools, their price depends on what level of enchant that the item they're selling was enchanted with. And it's between what, level 6 and 15, 19? I think the item gets enchanted. Like look at the guy with the eye patch.
19.
Yeah.
Pickaxe, spade, sword, diamond gear.
Mm-hmm.
Equal chance for any enchantment.
Let me come back down and actually take a look at the mine now.
I just heard a real deep splash. I assume that was you.
Yep. I'm a very deep splash.
One easy way is to get emeralds. Down the hole.
Oh, down this hole?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was thinking of doing, like something like this.
Shh.
Hey, stop it.
Oh yeah, slime boys spawn down here.
Yeah, I figured. But like, this is what I was thinking of doing something, but instead on this block we'd have magma cube that would just suck you down. So that way you don't have to work to suck you. You don't have to work to come down. You just have to.
I like not having to work to get sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I was also thinking of that, but I worried that when you hit the bottom, you would start taking damage.
I think if you sneak on magma blocks, they don't damage you. I read somewhere.
Oh, because you're tiptoeing?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was thinking, like having a. I'm gonna borrow some blocks if there's any in here. Perfect. Thinking of like doing.
Look at this, it's a potato shoot. Boo!
Instant.
Boo!
Instant transportation. Well, so like, what if we had? Okay, so here we have a 2x2 of soul sand, and then or no, this is the magma, and then here we have soul sand. Or no, in the corners we have the soul sand. That would take you up.
So, be a solid shaft of water, or would there be 5 independent water pillars?
No, not enough. Like this right here would all be one open thing, but this right here and the ones off to the side would be independent.
That's a lot fancier than what I made.
I mean, you don't
know
have
how hard it is to stack signs now?
I would imagine pretty hard.
You used to be able to just place them. Now you gotta crouch, and it doesn't show me the fucking block outlines. I guess because of this texture pack, so I can't count or see anything.
Mm-hmm. You can change the texture pack back. If you
I
have...
don't know how. Refuse to learn.
Wait, no, no, no. I think you did... No... No, you didn't. Potatoes!
I love this.
Okay, I think for hold on, for a split second there, I think I had not an X-ray glitch go on.
My potatoes.
I got them. Your potatoes are down here waiting for you.
Oh. Whee!
Oh, I apparently grabbed some. Okay, I had an X-ray glitch for a split second. I don't know if
I'm
that's...
swimming.
You look ridiculous. Alright, I'm going back up.
Oh. My potato goes up faster than I do.
Potatoes a lot lighter.
Guess.
Imagine eating a potato that weighs as much as a human. That's one dense motherfucker.
Is it as big as a human?
No, it's the size of a potato, but it weighs as much as you're like an average human. It's your average size potato, but weighs the same as your average weight human.
The size of a tangerine. Must away.
So I'm thinking...
Look at all this space.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking though we gotta have entrances on like this side and that side.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do that?
Well, once you build whatever's going to go up there,
Where's up there?
we can
Oh.
decide if we want the entrance to be along the wizard's hat, or if we want it down in the plainsland down there.
Mm-hmm. But then over
And the
here...
one up here will probably be a lot easier.
Well,
Cause
like right by the
city's already
vines.
fairly
Thinking right by the vines here. Like right where the vines are. Like this would be perfect.
Ah, fuck. Ah. Okay. Yeah, this is a good spot.
Yeah. Well, as I'm going patrolling out here, doing God's
Yeah, I
work.
tried to push as many of them into the wall as I could, but they weren't having it.
Does it really
A couple
matter?
died.
I mean,
No.
when you think about it, we've got so many of the fuckers in here, and we're gonna have so many more villagers that even more of them are gonna spawn.
Hey, buddy. I think it'd be funny if when it rained, they couldn't move.
Or they'd slow down.
What you doing out there?
I think it would neat if they just really slowed down and their texture started to change, or it changed like a brownish kind of.
Basically what I'm saying is I want mods. Damn it.
I know.
I've been watching so much modded Minecraft lately. I want Industrial Craft, I want Build Craft, I want Mechanism, I want Project E.
Project E?
I love Project E. It's such a cheaty mod, but if it's used properly, it can be a super fun mod. It gives everything an EMC value, so an energy value.
Yep.
And just in vanilla, it's kind of dumb because a very early on thing you can make is a transmutation tablet in which you just put anything and it turns it into EMC and it learns the recipe, so then you can just go into the tablet and be like, I want a Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4 pickaxe. I know I put one in here, let's see. And you'd open it up and
you turn it into energy. Back from energy into the item.
Yeah. You'd be like, okay, well, it says it requires 500,000 EMC. I've only got 400, so I'll throw a whole bunch of bows and torches and shit in here. Boom, now I've got a pickaxe.
Oh.
So it's really dumbly easy early on, but I've seen mod makers put it into mod packs, and
They're gonna have to do something about the
they'll
well.
do amazing things with it. What's wrong with the well?
This guy is what's wrong with the well.
Is he having a hard time?
Yeah, he's a little bit.
can you even get in there? Go on, get out.
I think we need to block it up. Oh, no, he's just really interested in going back.
Go on.
Now he doesn't know what to do. He's having an existential crisis right now.
His whole life was a lie. He's gonna go pray at the temple. But I saw one mod maker, he made it so that the transmutation tablet and table and all that are not only massively expensive, like millions of EMC, but require a special crafting table from another mod that is itself millions upon millions of EMC.
Really?
But in that way, it forces you to sort of progress through the mod pack and just accumulate a bunch of garbage and store it all in like linked barrels, drawers, and chests and things. And then once you get enough together that you can conceivably make one of those tables, then you can start really focusing on the 100 million plus EMC endgame stuff. I like it. It's a really good mod.
Sounds like it.
I also want to play with applied energistics. A lot of really cool stuff in that.
Sounds cool.
And Galacticraft, obviously. I would love to be able to go into space, build a space station, or even there's a, I think it's Galacticraft, it might be Rocketry Core. It takes a long time, but you can get yourself a rocket, go into space, and visit all the other planets as you do, explore dungeons, find new and better blueprints for your rocket. But you can also build a spaceship with engines, warp core, and all that, and then go to other galaxies and explore all of their planets.
Sounds cool.
Everyone I ever see play with those mods, they never go late game with them. They just sort of scratch the surface and then, you know, they'll go to the moon a few times and eventually just give up or end the series. But I want to see someone do a full-on Galacticraft, explore the planets, see what all there is to see.
Hell, I would. 24-hour stream.
Yeah, you in Norway.
No, no, don't you ever put me and him in a sentence again unless it involves me slaying his Swedish ass. Not the good way. Like, really not the good way. I'm gonna go exploring since I don't really have too much time, and I want to be able to get some maps going.
Well, I have lots of time because the roommates are out of town for who knows how many days.
Nice.
So yay.
I'll probably be on Tuesday. Tomorrow I probably won't. Tuesday I'll probably be on. At some point.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a potato today.
If I was hungry, I would have just eaten this right in front of you. It's not raining.
I'll pay you Tuesday.
Alright. But I'm thinking with that the underground design, if we were to remember the one world where we were building my throne, I think, or no, it was the one world. What? No, I don't think they were the same worlds, were they? No, I think they were the world where you had the giant dome glass things. Yeah. Where was I going with this? Like, oh no. One of the worlds where you have like the whole underground like home, where it was like made out of quartz. Your mine shaft thing. Like, I'm thinking
a really fancy mine hub.
Yeah, what if we? That's what I want it to be. The entrance to it will be the center of the little hub, and then everywhere else will be like just white with quartz and quartz pillars in the corners and some chiseled here, some chiseled there, quartz blocks everywhere. 8. 1, 2, 3.
Data certificates.
24.
Hmm.
I can hear them.
Probably hear Maya snoring down by my feet.
I do. That's cute.
I thought she was like a pillow or a rolled up t-shirt, so I moved my leg and realized it was just her laying on her back.
Alright. I'm gonna go do some exploring. I don't need this yet. Actually, do I really even need this map? No. Because I know I'll just have to head east. Yeah, I'll be fine. Besides, when in doubt, I could always have you grab a map and tell me where I am.
Yeah.
I need a boat, and I need a bed. And I need a cartography table.
See if you can find a boat.
I found a boat.
Hmm.
You know, another big project I'm thinking? What if... Come over by the bridge where a Sexy Fun Time house is.
Hup, 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 hup.
Oh, actually... You're here? Alright. Oh, hey, Yeno's back.
Ow, ow, ow.
Nice job. Yeah, get rid of that. So, what I'm thinking... So, do you have a map on you, Bunny? No, you don't. Why would you?
No.
Alright.
Aw.
Sorry. Take a look at my map. So, if we go... So, look out this way where I'm looking. So, if we were to cut... So, you know how you complain that this place doesn't lead to an ocean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking a project we can do, cut right through the spot here where that crafting table is. Just cut right through here and make our own river to the ocean. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it would potentially be a quicker way of getting to the other side of this island.
Mm-hmm.
Because as it is, you have to go out the back of the temple, go way up northeast towards Noisy Town, circle back around to the west.
Mm-hmm.
That way. Kind of zigzaggy, but it'll get you there.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of water that way. What's
I
over
think
there?
I think that water is right over there, is what you're looking at. Maybe. Otherwise, it's somewhere else. If I want to make a good river, if I want to make a river, we gotta use TNT, or we could just dig. Just dig our way through. We're not
Looks like there's
savages.
water back here.
Well, that would be nice if there is water back here, because then we can just don't have to do too much work. Yeah, there's a little lake right here. Or a little river, I should say. Where is this? It stops right there.
So it ends there. Is this the one that connects behind your house?
He slept good. And no, this one doesn't even connect. This one's just a... Or it does it. Is it just like spots of water? Or is it just like big ol' depressed Gordon
Obviously,
Freeman slept good?
Hey, yeah. Uh...
Right here. Right under Don. Right under Don's track. So we
I'll
could...
betcha if we go that way, it would wrap around to the river that goes through town.
Probably. You can have my Mac back?
No.
Oh, okay.
So where does it go in the other direction?
I don't know. I'll find out on when I come back, loop back around with the map.
I'll do it now with no map.
All right, that works. I have to go to the top right corner of this map.
Splash.
Damn it! I fucking hate you, berry bushes. And my armor is about to break, but it's okay. Have fun over there, Squee. I'm gonna do an exploring.
Oh boy.
Going
Almost jumped
swimming in
into
a
Barry
pool.
Owl.
I hope you don't drown either. But I mean, I think you got worse things to worry about at a pool than drowning. Like all the
Like
little
pee?
kids, like all the little kids pissing in it.
This, sort of ends in a cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it could kind of keep going this way, although not
Yeah.
easily.
And then here's the big boy ocean.
Yeah, if it were to continue, it would keep going between these hills here and pop right out here.
Mm-hmm. I'm off. Bye, Squee. Well, yeah, everyone pisses in a pool. That's true. And once in their lifetime. Of course. Who hasn't? Have you pissed in a pool, Squee? Stop! You're gaining on me.
Maybe.
What are you doing? Stop it. Is that your Death
Help me,
Strider?
dolphins!
Is that your Death Strider 3 boots? It is, isn't it? Your Death Strider 3.
Dolphins! To me! Riders of Rohan!
I think you're too fast for them.
What the hell is that tree?
What tree? Oh, yeah, that's Norway's. Remember the,
That's the world tree? I've never
yeah.
seen it.
It's not even a world tree at this point. It's just a really thick tree.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you took the boat.
Ah, I got your boat.
No, you nerd.
Senor Cow, I have a gift. An
No.
envoy from the human kingdom.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You can't give it to any cows if there's no cows to give it to.
Oh. Senor Pig, I'm an envoy from the cow kingdom.
You can't give that thing to the pig if there ain't no pigs.
Quick, we ride. No.
Aha, I took it from the pig. Now the pig has to die.
Senor Sheep.
Apparently you have such a bad laugh, according to Yeno.
Oh.
There's the
I
flesh.
don't want the garbage.
Well, there's the flesh of the cow.
Actually, I do want the leather. I want that. I want the cow flesh.
The cow flesh is
Actually,
in the
the cow steaks. I want this. I want those.
Still hear the doggo
Look,
sleeping.
I have a bow. Boo! Yeah, she's begging right now. She's like, got a little feet. Ow. Did I just shoot myself?
Yeah, and I did too. Alright,
She's got her little feet up in the air.
go back to the hut. You need to sleep.
I don't know which way that was.
Go that way.
Adventure!
Adventure time?
No.
Aw. No adventure time?
Mmm, water potatoes. You ever tried eating a potato underwater?
I wouldn't be surprised if you have.
Ooh, it gets deep down here.
So when
Hello,
are we
zombie.
eating? When are we eating depressed Gordon Freeman? I don't know. Whenever he wants to be eaten.
I bet I'm delicious.
Yeah, I know Adventure Time was ended however long ago. It's sad. That was a good show.
For good reason.
Well, yeah, probably because it needed to end. They couldn't go on with it forever. Eventually, everything has to die.
Tell that to the Simpsons. Please, someone has to.
Well, no. We have to keep the Simpsons around because they keep predicting shit.
They do predict a lot, don't they?
Literally everything. Yeah, I know. Regular Show was a good one too. God, those are the
But
shows I grew up with. Shut up.
you had a shit childhood.
Amazing World of Gumball is now really meta.
That was the show that I finally realized cartoons were no longer worth defending.
Yeah.
Like, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was right at the cusp, where I was like, I guess I'll watch some, like, after school, but it's still pretty bad. And then Gumball, I was finally just like, nope, I guess I'm an adult now because cartoons suck.
Yeah, Gravity Falls, that was a alright one. I never really watched it too
Time to get my
much.
training wheels for a monocle and a walking stick.
Is there a little bit of a mesa on this map? I think there's a... I can't tell if that's just a
Mesa.
dirt mound or if it's like an actual little bit of like mesa biome that's up on a mountain.
I found where Norway was digging.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just
you
a
digging
random ass mine chute over here.
in the mountain? Yeah. Or is there another? Oh, where he was.
Whenever I
Yes.
couldn't find them for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Steven Universe should have ended. I mean, a while ago. I didn't think that show was
Should
good.
have ended before it started.
Should have, but we're here now. Oh well.
People seem really into that horrible show.
I honestly don't know
And
why.
I get it.
I haven't watched enough of it to get attached to anything, nor do I want to.
I've got one friend, and only one friend, who's an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in love with that stupid show. And that show and other ones like it are the ones that I look at and go, well, this clearly isn't art, so how the hell am I supposed to defend it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so ugly. The animation, the art, the
Oh,
lighting, texturing.
Squee, did you ever watch the original Teen Titans?
Of course, back when it was good.
Yeah, before Teen Titans Go.
But
Yeah, but
Teen
no,
Titans cheapy.
yeah, but the actual Teen Titans, like, I still have the
Oh
whole
yeah, I
theme
love
song.
Teen Titans.
Oh my god.
That was right around the same time I used to watch Code Lyoko as well. I loved Code Lyoko.
No idea what Code Lyoko is.
It was a similar art style, but it was kind of like Baby's first Matrix. Bunch of kids that would have to go after school, or sometimes make excuses during school to go to this old abandoned factory and plug into the Matrix and fight like horrible world-ending viruses before they were able to come out of the Matrix and destroy the universe.
So like, a different version of Spy Kids.
I only ever saw the first Spy Kids.
I mean, you're not really missing much. Apparently there was a fourth Spy Kids.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It didn't follow the main characters, and it was actually horrible.
The chick from Spy Kids, the girl. I
Teen
think it was
Titans
the chick
Ninja,
from Spy Kids.
possibly.
Alexa Vega, I think is her name.
Mm-hmm. Why does she sound like a porn star?
She does sound like a porn star, but she played a really good role in Repo, the Genetic Opera.
Never heard of that.
It's awesome.
Is it
It's
like
a...
is it like a made fun of movie of operas?
No, it's a goth metal cinematic opera. So it's about
To each their own,
this
you know.
post-dystopian world where everyone's organs are failing and they rent their organs from GeneCo, and if you don't pay your rent, the GeneCo CEO sends out the Repo Man to repossess your organs,
That
and it
sounds
turns into like Saw, where he's hanging people up and cutting them open, chopping all the bits out that they were renting. But it's an opera, so it's basically a musical.
so like
So he sings while he does it.
that one murder thing with Johnny Depp where it's a barber after revenge while
It
the
has a very similar aesthetic to Sweeney Todd, but
yeah,
a
Sweeney
little more
Todd.
metal, a little less goth.
Hmm, I see.
Like Sweeney
Of course, I know the
Todd's,
movie Lion
Victorian
King.
England, and Repo's post-dystopic
Mm-hmm.
cyberpunk kind of future.
Yeah. Are you talking about the new reanimated Lion King? Or are you talking about like the old Disney classic Lion King? Yeah, I know they're making a live action one. It's just a money grab.
It's entirely a money grab. They're not shaking up the formula. They're trying to do a scene-to-scene reshoot, but it's not even live action. It's
And CGI.
just better animation,
Yeah.
arguably. More realistic animation. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds better.
Like, if you're going to do a live action reimagining of
Then I want to
something,
see an actual lion get run over by a bunch of wildebeests.
do do like what they did with Maleficent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've heard Sleeping Beauty. We've heard it 1,000 times. I've seen the cartoons, woohoo. But Maleficent was a completely different take on it. Same underlying story, but live action and a new spin. And that was fun. It was as original as Disney and them can get.
What was the
But it was
spin? I
fun.
wanted to watch, kind of interested in Maleficent, but like, what is it exactly? It's just Snow White, but a little more.
Well, spoiler warning, so put a bucket on your head and hit it with a wooden spoon if you don't want to hear it.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let's just. I want to wait for Yuno to see if he doesn't want any spoilers for Maleficent.
He needs to go ahead and find himself a bucket, because I'm a start.
Oh yeah, did you see? Yeah, you remember the shitty Hedgehog trailer? Sonic the Hedgehog trailer with the really horrible.
Dear God, yes.
Yeah, that
Looked
was
like a hipster wearing pajamas and a fursuit mask.
Mm-hmm. It was bad, but I mean, I don't know.
It was exactly what I would expect from Team Sonic if they were to make a movie.
To whip out something shitty. Like
not
after
just whip
games?
out something shitty, to take something that they know once upon a time was good, but over the generations has totally lost all of its identity,
Mm-hmm.
and then boil it down to what they think the kids like these days.
Mm-hmm. Jim Carrey breaking his back to save the movie.
It totally lives up to everything I would expect from Sonic Team.
Mm-hmm.
Just bad, unapologetically, just bleach-garglingly bad, totally self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what makes it so good, is that it's just horrible, thick, creamy brownness of its shittiness. They don't realize how bad it is. They think they've done a goodie. It's like when your kid gives you a finger painting from preschool and expects you to put it on the fridge, and it just looks like someone shat on a piece of paper.
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't know why.
They're proud of it, and it's endearing for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why people like the new Teen Titans Go, is asking why they like.
I'm convinced no one does.
Well, I mean, obviously people must like it if they're still broadcasting it, because if they didn't have anyone watching it, then, or if they didn't have enough people watching it to keep their revenue up, then the show would just go to season finale or just straight up cancel.
CNN's still on the air. Call of Duty still pumps them out regularly.
Well, yeah, but Call of Duty fanboys like me always buy them every year.
And that's what I'm thinking Teen Titan Go is that
it's Teen
they
Titans.
took a thing that it had brand recognition, it had a degree of respect, and now they know they can just put the name on any old garbage and someone will buy it.
Like how they put Tom Clancy's name on literally just about anything.
Yeah.
Who was Tom Clancy, anyways? I feel like I should feel bad for not knowing who he is. Yeah, I know he wrote books. Was that it?
Pretty much. He's done sweet fuck all else besides write books and license his name for video games.
Are the video games like adaptations of his books by any chance, or does he just?
I wouldn't know. I've only ever read one Tom Clancy novel, and it was the every novel. Like, if you've read a war thriller, it's the same as every Tom Clancy book, from what I can gather.
Okay.
Kind of like Jack Reacher. Every book's exactly the same as every other book, just with different places and people names.
He just reaches.
Yeah, just always reaches. And then he's played by Tom Cruise, who I swear is about 2 feet shorter than Jack Reacher in the books. Like, I was expecting Tom Hardy or someone to play Jack Reacher in the movies, because he's supposed to be like a 6'6" ex-military, grizzled, furry bear monster.
Hmm.
But then tiny little Tom Cruise gets out there with his 5'5" ass.
No, I've never seen that 2016 to 17. I've never seen that. He's saying that like from 2016 to 2017-ish, that every day it was always just Teen Titans Go, just nonstop, like a
It's
marathon.
still around too. I still see ads
Hmm.
for it every now and then.
Yeah. Did they make a movie?
Oh, I hope not,
I
but
think
it wouldn't surprise me because
I
again, name recognition.
I think Teen Titans Go did make a movie, but it was I heard that it was actually kind of okay because it just kind of played around with a lot of broke fourth walls, I think. I don't know. It was like a cartoony
I
Deadpool.
hate the
Wait,
direction
two movies?
cartoons have gone.
What Teen Titans Go made two movies. What?
Blech.
What was the second one called? I didn't know they made two. What the hell?
So how long do you think it's going to be until we have the entire Teen Titans cast in a Marvel movie?
Would that be so bad though?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't see
we had
why.
Cyborg in that movie, and I mean, I liked the way he looked, but he was written like absolute garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything about him was just race, race, race. I'm black, you're white. That means you're a racist. Say something. You racist. Were you about to call me black? I knew it. You're a racist.
Well, yeah, because every movie has got to have some kind of SJW liberal crap or
But I wonder how
leftist.
they would do that with the other characters, because obviously he's the easy one. He's
Would
black,
would
he's a
would would
cyborg.
Starfire play the whole minority thing with being a alien?
Probably. There'd probably be some illegal alien stuff in there, like, oh, you treat me differently and say I don't have rights because I'm not from this planet.
And then she'd be a lazy bum who does nothing all day.
Robin would probably turn out to be gay and had been secretly fucking Ben Affleck for the last 30 years or whatever.
He's been fucking Alfred. It's behind Batman's
Tangerines
back.
and stuff. I'd be interested to see Raven though, because
Oh yeah.
with the way CGI is these days, I could totally see her. Um, I'm sure you've seen like, what's his name, the two revolvers guy from Overwatch.
Tracer? Oh no, McCree?
No,
Or
not Tracer. The big scary death face one.
oh, fuck, I know Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper. Or I don't know if you ever played Dota, or not Dota, League of Legends, but there was a smoky death monster character on there as well. But the way that like they just sort of apparate and black
Hmm.
smoke and haze comes from a singularity, and then boom, there they are, all scary like.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Raven doing some shit like that, warping around with her black haze.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I want to
She'd
see that.
probably be transgendered though, so
I mean, you gotta take the good CGI for the bad character.
yeah. Like the new Cyborg's pretty cool if you just mute
Would she
him
be
every time he
transgender or would she be
speaks.
non-binary because she doesn't
Oh,
identify because
non-binary, definitely.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot too. The original Teen Titans are coming back, as Yano just said. They're bringing them back to
Are they
Cartoon
really?
Network. Yeah. Was it only for a limited
Oh,
time though? Like a season? I think they were bringing them back for.
look, a limited time is all they need. We just need to introduce the spoiled ass social justice generation to the Teen Titans.
Well, yeah, but then it'll go down in the first episode because their little hearts can't take the fact that no one is saying I'm vegan or fuck you chump, and then every 5 seconds.
Oh god damn it, Starfire would totally be vegan.
Isn't she? No.
She's an alien. She can eat whatever the hell she wants.
I know she is, but I thought she was in the act in the. No, never mind. I forgot. I don't care. And then Beast Boy would just be probably the one normal dude. It's just like, what the fuck, guys?
He'd probably go get in a fight with Nightcrawler from X-Men.
How would
Beast Boy
that?
would be pretty cool too to see in CGI, although I feel like they would have issues. You know what, now that I think about it, I could totally see a Beast Boy live-action CG movie.
That'd be interesting.
Like, imagine the CG transition scenes when he turns into animals.
Hmm.
Obviously, he'd probably turn into, like, a rhino, some sort of crazy big parrot bird, probably a T-Rex.
Well, yeah. The
All the
pterodactyl,
standard
T-Rex.
animals. Yeah.
Then he'd
But I'd like to see
become
him
a.
turn into some bullshit, like a ferret or a guinea pig.
He turns into a little ant and crawls up the main enemy's ass and expands into a rhino.
He could turn into a mite and crawl up
Yeah,
Ant-Man's ass.
Oh yes.
Ant-Man can crawl up Thanos' ass.
And then they expand together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember seeing a little bit of that. How they introduced it. It was at the end of the Teen Titans Go movie that they introduced the fact that it's the original Teen Titans was coming back.
Apparently Netflix now has the rights to I think it was a Ren and Stimpy movie
Oh,
and an Invader Zim movie.
nice. Hope they
Young
don't.
Vasquez is coming out of retirement to make a new film, and he's using the same voice actors, same writers, except it's going to be
Hell
through
yeah.
Netflix rather than Nintendo.
I mean, hell yeah, same. It's the same everything, just a different broadcasting
Yeah.
company. And wasn't
And
there?
on Netflix, he can actually get away with doing some of the sick shit that he likes to do, where
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo's not lording over him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo, Nickelodeon. Yeah, I'd like to see an Invader Zim game on Nintendo. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. You know, now that you say that, there's an actual. I think Nintendo has now released a actual hentai game.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2. I still
No,
played it.
not Bayonetta 2, like an actual hentai game with full nudity.
Was Bayonetta just them warming us up to the idea? Like, put it out there and be
Oh,
like,
you mean
so,
McShooty
what
legs?
do you think?
McShooty legs?
Now, I will admit, I really liked Bayonetta.
You sick perv, you jack
the
off the anime titties. Me too.
I do. The gameplay was... It was good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If it had been a different subject matter, I probably wouldn't have played it, because I don't usually like those kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
But the writing and the animation and whoever the hell designed that character,
Mm-hmm.
they deserve an Oscar, because she is so good, so funny and snarky, and
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
I
Squeak.
love
Sorry, he just told me. He asked me if I remembered the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, don't hit me back in the feels.
Never was a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan.
Really?
Never really watched it, live action, or anime. Didn't really like it.
I mean, that's understandable. I remember the old one, the old school. It was on the VHS tape. You buy a bed, Squee? Because I'm about to go to sleepy sleep.
Yeah.
Alright. Sleepy sleep time. Possibly, whenever it lets me.
Oh. Monsters nearby.
It's me.
Oh, I hear a spookums.
Yeah, the 3D one, which one is it? The more recent one? Yeah, that one was pretty good. I remember one movie. You know what? I don't remember it all too well. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that was on a VHS and it was really good. I forgot the name of it and I forgot the plot, but it was really good. I missed the days coming back home, not having to do anything, coming back from school, just sitting on the couch, pulling up some TV, and just forgetting about the homework.
Oh yeah.
Forgetting about the week-long project that
I can still remember some of my regularly tuned broadcasts.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I do remember Toy Story 1.
Fridays I'd come home and watch. Let's see, what was first? I think Code Lyoko was on, and then Pokemon. The first series.
Yes.
After that's garbage. I'd watch Pokemon, Code Lyoko, and then I'd switch over to Speed so I could watch the Monster Truck rallies.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that for a little while. Ooh, and I remember I'd catch, if I got lucky, I think on Fridays or Saturdays, I'd watch BattleBots and Junkyard Wars.
Oh yeah. You ever see a show called Destroy Build Destroy, or
No,
Dude What Would Happen?
no.
Oh, those were good days. Those were good shows. I think Destroy Build Destroy was where they had two teams of like teenagers compete against each other, and they had to first figure out how they wanted to destroy something, and then they had to use the resources from whatever they destroyed to build a vehicle or something that they had to use to then complete a challenge, and whoever completes the challenge wins, and they get to decide how they want to destroy the losing team's vehicle.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was.
Kind of
And
makes
like
me think of Full Metal Mayhem.
but it's like actual like I want to say military grade, but like actual like stuff. Like I think at one point the winning team decided
Behold my stuff.
to blow up the opposing team's vehicle with a rocket that was string tied, like an actual little missile that was just wire tied from the vehicle
Not
to
gonna
wherever,
miss.
pretty much.
Full Metal Mayhem was kind of along that line. People would enter the competition
Oh,
with their
sorry.
custom-built vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
and they would be just crazy, like,
Why do people like Frozen? I'll get to that in a second once Squeeze done.
but they were just crazy, like big monster vehicles with roll cages and spikes and wheels and exposed chassis.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have to do challenges like car bowling with 20-foot tall bowling pins in a big soapy alley.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'd have to navigate this obstacle course with 45-degree angles and climbs and stairs and all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lost, I think it was the opposing team got to push a little button, and your car got pushed into a big old fire.
But why do people like Frozen? I mean, it was an alright movie. Probably.
And that's exactly why they like it.
I mean, catchy songs probably another reason. You hear Frozen, you say Frozen, you can't say that word without 15 million 13-year-old girls screaming "Let it go."
They had what Frozen had going for it was good animation,
Mm-hmm.
uh, good voice acting. The cast really brought their A game, which you don't always see in animated kids movies. And a very just generic story. The thing about making things that are massively successful is they have to be generic by design because you need the widest audience. So
The people that.
for it to be very popular, it has to appeal to everybody. You can't have anything that alienates a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
And Frozen did that well. Just a generic, inoffensive, totally acceptable B-plus story, good voice acting, good animation.
Mm-hmm.
I could do without this stupid fucking snowman and the horrible little troll goblins, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it was just a fine B-plus movie.
Yeah. Toy Story? Are we talking about Toy Story 1 or Toy Story as the series?
1 and 2 were great. I don't remember 3, but if I don't remember it, it couldn't have been that great.
3 was when Andy was going off to college, and they all got the toys ran off to a daycare center where they met a purple or a pink bear that was secretly the evil dude, and he wouldn't let them leave.
Oh, yeah.
And then it ends the whole thing, which I think they should have ended it at Toy Story 3 because it had the perfect whole moving on with Andy leaving all the toys behind with the little girl to like continue playing with them.
Are you kidding? A series with name recognition and goodwill? We're gonna milk the shit out of that. There's
Well, yeah.
still like 3 movies in here.
Yeah, I know, but like it could have just ended so well, but they had to resurrect it back from
When
the
you're
dead.
nostalgia, get the fuck out of here. We want to make movie.
We want to make movie until it makes less than $500 million. After that, it's not worth it.
then we'll call it a flop and put the whole thing in the cupboard for about 20 years, and then sell the rights to Disney so they can do a live-action reimagining.
Why Cars 2 was so bad? It just took away from the whole Cars premise. Half the time it was Mater dicking around with him faking that he was a spy. Like,
Yeah, it
in
was
fact,
fan service.
that was the entire movie, him just being a spy.
Cars 1 was a cool idea, kind of along the Transformers vein of wanting to sell toys, but competent story, meh voice acting, good voice cast though, so tomatoes. Interesting new concept. And then Cars 2 is just, hey, we made a shit ton of money off of toy and DVD sales from Cars 1. Let's make more of that.
The Cars lemon party scene? No, I don't remember that at all, and I probably don't want to remember it.
2 cars, 1 cup?
No, please no. Instead of shit, it'd probably be like a thick, like a can of motor oil.
Really, really viscous, clumpy motor oil.
Yeah.
You never want a bodily fluid described as viscous or clumpy.
Stop it. I'll be a white girl for a little bit and say that viscous jiggles or makes me feel uncomfortable. Just like moist.
I'm fine with moist. I don't like quiver.
Yeah, we've already discussed this. You don't, for some reason, you don't like quiver.
Yeah, just because I know what a quiver is, but every time I think of quiver, I just picture like someone's cellulite ass just doing a little jiggle. Ugh.
Yeah.
Or unusual, because I can't spell it. I never remember how many U's are in there.
Usually? Oh, no, that's usually. U-A-U.
See how difficult it is?
Stop it!
Whenever I type it, it's like watching me try to type banana. I'm just like, U-N-U-S-U...
Minecraft 2. No, that doesn't exist. Minecraft 2 doesn't exist. It never will because Minecraft 1 is so great.
Yeah, it was called Scrolls, and they scrapped it basically the day it came out.
Scrolls?
Pretty sure it was called Scrolls. It was the next big thing Mojang tried, and it failed.
Really? Oh, Minecraft 2 does exist? Oh, really? What is it, like a really crappy, like, Chinese bootleg version of Minecraft?
Probably. Oh, I love Chinese bootlegs.
You can buy it. I'm gonna probably Google it at some point, just because I'm curious now.
Chinese bootleg everything. Cars,
yes.
action figures, entire IPs.
Women.
They made a whole Ratatouille movie.
Yep.
But using, like, Mario N64 graphics.
Yes. It's just Minecraft with more stuff, really.
So it's modded Minecraft.
Modded Minecraft 1.
That's what I want. I don't want Minecraft 2. I want mods. Gimme. Mojang, 4J. I know you've got like 3 people working there, and none of you get paid because Microsoft owns everything. Come on.
Okay, I Googled Minecraft 2 just out of curiosity, and the first thing that came up was a 99-cent surviving Minecraft ebook. The second one is a woman's Minecraft armor costume.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like some sort of self-help book. A woman's guide in the Minecraft world.
I mean, there's Minecraft story mode. Otherwise, I'm only seeing regular Minecraft. Minecraft 2 release date. News and... Wait, no. Minecraft 2 release date. News and mods, all the latest details. May 19th, a video was made on YouTube about it. Huh.
I'm really sad that Telltale Games went under.
From story mode? From Minecraft story mode, or, like, they just kind of...
They made story mode, they also made, like, Wolf Among Us, and, the...
Walking Dead.
Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, all those story-based games.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not really my type of game. I've played a bit of a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I admired that they were doing something and doing something well that no one else wanted to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of a shame that they're gone now. So, absorbed into the amorphous mass of AAA gaming.
Mm-hmm.
The best we can hope for from them is maybe some of their writers will be hired on by Activision or something.
Oh, I really gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. I'm taking a wee-wee.
Hooray!
Oh, excuse me.
Minecraft 2, huh? It couldn't possibly be made by Mojang, though. I mean, not with this cash cow still sitting here perfectly functional, if a little neglected.
Thou is back.
Damn it! We were having such a great time.
I know, I'm sorry. You and what aren't you and who?
You know?
You know, he can't even talk to you.
He was telling me about the first chapter of the Bible.
Oh, yep. GTA 3 and Vice City. I never played either of them.
Wasn't a big fan of 3. Loved Vice City and San Andreas, though. They were both very, very good.
Never played any of those. The first GTA I played was 4.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, San Andreas and Vice City and 3 and all the GTAs really up to that point. All the other, like, 8 of them. Were always very colorful, very bombastic and noisy and just fun. Jetpacks and Easter eggs galore. And then 4 came around and was like, you know what this exciting, fun game series needs? Brown. Lots and lots of brown. Make everything brown. 5 kind of came back, you know, it didn't quite capture the fun of Vice City and San Andreas, but it's better than 4.
One quote, one conversation that I absolutely love between Trevor and Michael. Michael asks Trevor, "Did you kill the man?" And then Trevor says, "No, I didn't. What do you take me for? Some kind of sick bastard?" Then Michael's like, "Oh, thank God." And then Trevor goes to the back of his SUV and says, "But I did kidnap his wife." God, I love that so much.
Trevor had some good moments. The one I really couldn't stand from 5 was Franklin.
Really? That's racist.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be like the audience surrogate, the one who just, he sort of passively follows orders, but the whole time is complaining and rolling his eyes about how stupid everyone around him is besides himself. I just didn't like him. He was, in their attempt to make him so relatable, he came off as super unrelatable.
10 out
Like,
of 10.
hey Franklin, stop being a little pussy bitch and come help me rob this old person and then kill her dog. Oh man, you stupid motherfucker. We ain't doing that shit, man. What the fuck? Oh, come on, Franklin, don't be a bitch. Okay.
Come here, chomp.
He had no personality. He was just the universe's chew toy of the moment. Got drug along by his massive, stupid nose everywhere he went.
You getting messaged?
Yeah, he asked if I'm reading the Bible. Also, he told me that Minecraft 2 is apparently made by someone Chinese, so surprise, surprise.
Yeah. But, like, why are they making a Minecraft 2, though? I mean, this game hasn't, as far as I know, I don't think it's come anywhere near its, like, end date of, like, updates stopping. So why would they make them...
Probably because copyright laws prevent them from just calling their game Minecraft, so they had to put a 2 on the end.
Probably. Maybe.
Like, what was the last thing the Chinese made that was, 1, a unique IP, and 2, actually good?
I don't know. Laws about, limiting kids?
These motherfuckers couldn't even keep their satellites in orbit until Bill Clinton gave them the information how, so they can't do fuck all by themselves. That's right, China, I'm calling you out. All your Chinese viewers better be scared.
Oh, you're gonna get hacked in 5 years when they figure it out after they see this stream.
When they figure out a way to keep their computers on for more than 5 seconds.
Pretty much.
Have I seen Blockcraft? No, but it sounds like a mod pack. I'm assuming it's a indie game based around
I think
Minecraft.
it's a I think I've seen it. It might be a mobile game, or it's a another ripoff of Minecraft. Might be. I don't know though.
Isn't every game though? I mean, look at every game made since Minecraft came out back in alpha. All of a sudden, every game's got procedural worlds, crafting, 9-item hotbar at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Blockcraft. Google that.
Blockcraft. Google it on Pornhub, and you'll probably find some pretty nice stuff.
Blockcraft. You think so? I'll do that after.
All right.
Blockcraft game. Blockraft. Thanks, autocorrect.
Blockraft.
My autocorrect hates me. Like, I use a third-party keyboard because I much prefer it over the default keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something I've never typed before, it just doesn't even try.
Yeah, I hear ya. That's how mine sounds like. Mine's not even a third party.
Blockcraft on Congregate. Okay. I like Congregate. Let's have a look. Sorry this can't be displayed on a mobile device. Well, fuck you too, Congregate! Blockcraft, Google Play. Let's have a look.
You guys got a bottle of experience, and that's all that you have in here. Now I gotta find a cow. Thanks a lot, you sons of bitches. Every time the pillagers get hit, you just hear ow.
Blockcraft 3D Building Simulator. Games for free. Let's get some more extraneous words on there. Oh my good golly, gee willikers, that is ugly. Clearly all of their budget went into textures because the models are
Garbage.
interesting. Build your village, play easy, visit your friends, greet and share. Is there any challenge? Adopt and play with animals. Oh, you can adopt a dog, or a cat, or an elephant.
Woo.
Unlike other block games, there are no monsters, so what the fuck is the point? The whole reason... See, this is what I always go on about. Whenever I hear about new games that are Minecraft-inspired or do things in the vein of Minecraft, they always fail to grasp the subtleties. The reasons Minecraft's a good game is the art, obviously. It's timeless. It can get as old as it wants and it still looks fine. The sound, the sounds are all real punchy, real recognizable. That hiss from a creeper will always make a little bit of pee come down your leg. But also that this is a sandbox building game that just happens to have monsters in it. Otherwise, it would just be creative mode. The whole point is there's the chance that a creeper could come along and destroy everything you've ever worked for. If you take that away, then it's just creative mode. Gary's Mod Sandbox. Clap your hands, spawn everything in, congratulations, you win.
Yay.
Gamers like challenge, damn it.
We do.
Even if it's just a string of petty, insignificant challenges, like in those idle clicker games where you just watch a number get higher for 8 hours.
I'm trying to see, please tell me I've explored enough of this map that I don't have to get too close to the village. Perfect.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Is Terraria a bad
use it
game?
the same
But
way
no,
I
it's
use
Minecraft
mine?
knockoff. Terraria is a alright game. I mean, it's not bad by any means.
Terraria got very lucky at being the first of its kind to become popular. If it came out now, it would be laughed out of the room. but because it was the first one to really get mass appeal,
Mm-hmm.
it is right up there with games that are inspired by Minecraft but actually turned out to be pretty okay on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Because since then, you can see a game like Starbound, which is pretty much just Terraria, but dumbed down and with really confusing crafting elements. And that's just like third generation Minecraft knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
I need to build something. I've been running in circles around this town for the last 20 minutes.
Oof.
Like, I've eaten my way through all of my potatoes just from sprinting.
Build? I
I'll
don't
work
know.
on the temple. Temple needs
Yeah,
some love.
it does.
Pull up all my reference images and see where I was. I know I was working on the outer bit here of the main temple.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, I think the most complicated part of this build is going to be the ceiling. Because I don't want
Yeah.
it to just be flat.
Mm-hmm.
But all the reference images I'm seeing, they all have really complicated ceilings.
Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be fun. I need to find a cow.
Get some dirt and start outlining, see what I can come up with.
Yeah.
That's how I do all of my builds. I get all these reference pictures and look up real world things and other Minecraft builds. And then I go, alright, now I'm gonna just wing it.
Sounds alright. I don't think, was it, are you thinking that, I never heard of that, or are you thinking of, when Scott and the team used a fanfic art for their cover of a different game?
What?
Okay, so he said, did you know that Five Nights at Freddy's sister location can get sued because they copied a really good Five Nights at Freddy's fan game? I never heard of that. That's the first time I've heard of that. I did hear the whole that they were getting sued or they got in trouble for using a fan art as like a cover of their game or a game.
Who makes Five Nights at Freddy's? Is it just indie?
I think it's Scott Cawthon is the original creator. I don't know who like makes it, but he's like the dude behind it. Chunks aren't loading in. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like my world just being quite literally see-through.
You got a world hole?
Yeah, I got a world hole.
I haven't seen a world hole since early beta.
Oh, well, it's
Good
slowly
job,
rendering
4J.
in.
I remember
Slowly
world
but surely.
holes. They were something.
Yeah, you could look down, and if you really looked, you could see diamonds. Yeah, I remember that happening to me on a Xbox 360. I had friends from all over the world, and half the time I'd have really shitty connection to half of them. So half the time, half of the world would just be open, and I could just just dig straight down, and I could just look at the other side of the mine and be like, oh, hey, there's some diamonds. Let me just dig my way over there.
When I used to play on Craft Realms, that was that cracked server I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
It was back during beta times,
Mm-hmm.
and we had an issue once. We always had world holes, and the admins always had to run over and fix them. But we had an issue once where somehow, it was after a DDoS attack, a bunch of chunks became corrupted,
Mm-hmm.
and were like regenning themselves as floor to ceiling, and at that time the max build height was only like 60 or 100 blocks above sea level.
Mm-hmm.
And they were regenning as floor to ceiling water.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed every time the server restarted or backed up or basically did anything,
Okay, yeah.
other nearby chunks would become corrupted as well. So you'd have these scenarios where just a wall of water is slowly moving chunk by chunk towards different cities and different people's builds.
Hmm.
And there was one that no one had noticed because it was way out in the reaches on our townie map. And on
Yeah.
the townie world, you couldn't like dig, so everyone went to a different world, so no one really explored.
Mm-hmm.
And it just snuck up on this city one day, and all of the staff, we all had to run over to the city and start like copy pasting everything in the world edit and saving it to HTML files, because
Mm-hmm.
you could see the chunks just becoming corrupt as the server ran through the ticks. And we're trying to race against this massive tsunami saving the city.
Jeez.
It was fine, we saved most of it. Some of the files became corrupted because the house itself would be like partially in a corrupt chunk, and when we saved it, it somehow corrupted the save.
Hmm.
But we saved most of the city.
Well,
I ended up
that's
having to totally delete that world though, so we had to go around copying every single city, which was a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine.
Because you remember how big that server was. Just
Mm-hmm.
one town could have 2,000 people in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you telling me about it. Even if I could find a
All of
cow,
my
I could go
servers.
into this village and I could get this map over with, but I can't get close enough to it, otherwise the bad omen effect will take a place, and a raid will just sit here forever. Pretty much. The only way to do it, to explore here, would either be to get off and wait till, like, the next time I get on to explore the rest of the map. When I play with people, sometimes they say I sound like a Hindi tech support scammer.
Hello, thank you for choosing Minecraft.
Hello, thank you.
I
No,
used to
no.
play with a guy named X-Rex, and we always made fun of him for that, because he was from, I want to say North India
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, and he was originally just a Lobby member of one of my towns, but the staff ended up calling him my puppy dog, because every time I'd log in, he would somehow find me and just
Mm-hmm.
hover around me asking if there was anything I needed done.
Mm-hmm.
And when we finally got him into the staff Discord, or we used Ventrilo at the time. Wow, that was a long time ago. We finally got him into the staff voice chat, and he was just like, "Hello, my name is X-Rex, and I am a friend of Squibbers." I was just like, "Bro, I had no idea. Should
I'm
have told
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry about your condition.
I'm sorry. Sorry all those jokes I made." Ugh.
It is okay. I have already spammed your email account.
I already have your password and your PIN number.
I now just need Bob and vagina pics.
Give me your feet pics, please.
Please.
I've somehow misplaced like 200 spruce logs.
How do you misplace 200 spruce logs? I mean,
How
congratulations,
do I
but how?
misplace anything?
You just kind of click and you miss, and bada bing, bada
Yeah, I
boom.
just sort of shove them in random places and then I never see them again.
Fascinating.
I've been shoving a lot of crap in your chests lately. Maybe they're up there.
Probably. I still gotta make my storage house. That's the next thing I'm gonna build. My storage house, because I need proper storage.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I need proper storage. Not just shoving everything in those chests.
A pile of chests in your house.
Mm-hmm. Old Minecraft me, the very first thing I would have done in a house was build the storage room.
Me too, actually. I used to love building storage rooms.
New Minecraft me just cares about exploring and making towns look beautiful. Because I think making a villager town into something beautiful is pretty cool.
Make a house a home.
Mm-hmm.
Spruce. That's all I got, huh? God darn it.
I think I've got some in my chest, unless you went up to my chest. Well, yeah, no,
I
no, no,
turned
no,
all
no,
of
no,
my
no, no.
spruce into spruce wood.
No. I've got spruce logs. Unless I put them all in your chest down there, because I took all of Norway's wood from his world tree.
God damn it. Well, I just turned a whole stack of spruce logs into spruce wood.
Oh Jesus. I mean, I guess if you ever need sticks.
Can you even turn them into sticks? Can you turn them into anything?
The the planks, yeah.
No, not planks, wood. The no-sided log blocks.
Oh, the stripped?
No, the opposite of stripped.
Oh, the one where it's okay, I know what you mean. The one where it doesn't
Yeah.
have the top and the bottom.
Yeah, just turned all my spruce into that.
I mean, that's not bad.
It's totally useless. I need to make stairs.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Do a real quick test for me. Do you have an axe?
No, it died and I never bothered making another one.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask if you could, like, if you can strip that log and it won't have the top and the bottom. It'll just have, like, all the sides. If you can strip it down for you. What?
Oh boy. You know, just sent me a threatening Indian spam call.
Oh boy, I want to hear it.
I don't know if I can send it to you.
I want to hear it. I want to hear you say it like an Indian.
No, I don't have a way to send it to you.
Aw.
It's pretty great. I guess I need to make an axe because I have to go chop down all the spruce trees in the universe now. Damn it.
Oh well. You want a quick sleep before you do that? Please?
Yeah. Gotta go to your house anyway so I can steal some food.
Hey, my food.
Well, yeah, but where do you think I got all those potatoes?
You monster. You potato
Potato
thief.
thief.
You're even worse than a you're even worse than a monster. Potato thief.
I'm literally Hillary Clinton.
You yeah, but those potatoes don't have information that could lead to your arrest. No, that's why you're
No,
eating
but they
them.
don't stand a chance in my torture chamber.
No, that's why you're eating them. They all have information that could lead to your arrest. That's why you're eating them all.
Mm-hmm. 2 bullets to the back of the head and then pop them in the microwave.
Why does that sound like a really bad JFK joke?
Sounds like a really bad Nazi joke.
Let's make it both.
Pop them in the oven.
There you go.
Potatoes. It's good, cool too, because basically the only thing I eat in the real world is baked potatoes.
Jews? Oh.
Also that.
Ooh. Tell me your girlfriend was a Jew.
Tiny little Jew peepee.
Tiny little Jew. Whoa, she's got the tiny little Jew peepee?
Yeah.
Ah.
Don't worry, it's kosher.
Ah, I see. Is it, I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
We only use 100% vegan condoms.
Biodegradable
Made of air.
condoms?
Yeah, biodegradable, water soluble.
If you give me your credit card info, I can send you the voice message. Do you need it 3 digits on the back and the date of the credit card too?
Yeah, it's for your protection.
For my
Added
protection.
security.
Do you need my social security number while you're at it too? Do you need my mother's maiden name? You need all that?
Now, I was going to see what happens when you axe some of those logs,
Yeah.
but I just opened my inventory and realized I don't have them anymore, so I've lost them.
Oh boy. Yes. Alright. No, I don't want to. Now that there's 2 people here, I don't want the money drained from my bank account twice as fast.
You
Or
good
3 times
Christian
as fast.
Minecraft server bringing in
Yeah.
all those donations.
Oh yeah, those donations that came from my account. Oh my god, imagine that. Like a streamer like streaming and then his actual account gets hacked and then someone donates him all the money from his like checking account. He,
Also, it does work stripping a log.
ah, a log like an actual log you get from a tree,
No, the
or
stupid ones.
the one where you put 4 regular logs in, and then it comes out as 3.
Yeah, the one that I fucked up and made a whole pile of.
So does it look like a regular log that's been stripped, or does it look like that log that's been stripped?
It looks like a stripped spruce log, but on all sides.
That actually wouldn't look bad for some stuff.
Yeah, I could see it being used for something. It's got a nice texture, good color.
Good color, stripped. That's the kind of color I like. Well, you'll be happy to know, it seems like the entire, almost northern part of this map is going to be a completely ocean with a couple islands that you could pull a survival island world on.
Oh, I love Survival Island and Skyblock maps with modded games.
Yes.
That's the Yogscast one I've been watching. They was a Skyblock one, so they started on that tiny little bit of dirt with a tree, and now they've got this huge multi-platform pan-dimensional thing going on.
If we find a seed to do a survival island, would you want to do it? Probably not.
Well, the thing about survival islands are, unless you're doing it modded, it's just regular Minecraft, but more difficult.
True.
Like, if we did it in, say, like a hardcore mode, where if we die, we're gone, then maybe that could make it exciting in some way.
Like play it on hard and do that?
Yeah, like hard mode, hardcore, once you're dead, you're dead.
So then if I die, I can't come back onto the world, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, that might be interesting.
Yeah.
Just for the challenge. But otherwise, I mean, you've essentially done your little Sky Island, Survival Island here. Picked a mountain, flattened it out, put a house on top, and aside from exploring, you haven't actually done any, like, nearby resource gathering, really.
True.
And at least this looks a lot nicer than a survival island.
So, I guess Yeno is hungry and he wants to start eating you. How would you taste, Squee?
Probably really bitter and full of anger.
Bitter and full of anger, just the way I like it.
Mayo, what's the matter? You hurting? Is your leg hurt?
Frostwalker 2 enchanted book that I just found in the, Do you want the TNT from the, what is it? Fuck, what is it? The Sand Temple.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't know why I couldn't think of the name. There we go. Never coming back here again, so I don't care how it looks. Oh, stone pressure plate. Boop. Blood there. Yoink.
Your leg hurt, Maya?
So
She's got
how?
a bad joint. She has to take medicine for it.
Aw. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me about the bad joint. So how are we gonna eat squid? We're gonna eat them raw? Or we're gonna like cook them well done? Sprinkle them with some spices? Salt and pepper? Probably some
I mean,
actual peppers.
salt, pepper, and butter is all you really need for a good piece of meat. And I don't mean to brag, but
But you came to the wrong place.
I'm a pretty good piece of meat.
Be a couple pieces of meat, not just the one.
Alright, my my, let's get your medicine. I'm gonna go hide in the hole in the ground
So,
and go sort her out.
so Yeno is gonna go. He's eating you raw. He's gonna get after your lower half while I get the upper half.
I'm okay with that. Alright, be right back.
All right. Have fun. I guess it's just you and me now. Can I start a party? Say some tech support stuff? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care. And not to say that in like a bad way, but yeah, I don't care if you join the party. I love it. Well, what do you think would happen if two... uh, that's great. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, just like those Bob and Vagina pics. Give me credit card info, otherwise you're gonna send me a dick pic. Please. How are you gonna get a dick pic of my dick? Don't tell me you're gonna come in the middle of... Well, I'm sorry to say that's not my dick. uh... that's... Well, good thing it's duck hunting season. That sounds like a bit from like Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny. Daffy the Duck, more like it. Oh, those were good cartoons. Those are really good cartoons. You remember when you were a dead boy? How was it? What was it? Was Satan pretty cool? Pretty. Ooh, like hot, like sexy hot? Did you fuck him? You fucked Satan, didn't you? An Indian. And you're 35 degrees? Holy shit, dude. You gotta go to the doctor. Like, go to the doctor, man. That's not healthy. No, that's not how it works. So you're an Indian duck tech supporter, spamming tech supporter. Ah, this is great. What do you make? Well, who are you trying to scam? You gotta go after the old ladies. That's how you get them. That's the easiest target to go after. Going after old ladies isn't being a pedophile. Going after kids, yes. I don't think you're a pedophile if you go after 90-year-olds, my dude. India's fucked up. Close enough. Oh God. Ah. I mean, they're all shitty countries, but which one specifically? It could be worse. Maybe. American dollars? Damn. £1. Damn. So it took you quite a while to save up for the PlayStation, didn't it? Bought it? Oh, it worked. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Belgian waffles. So they speak the language of surrendering and losing 2 world wars? Nah, makes sense. Why didn't they work? They were shittier than yours? Really? Germany's doing bad? I thought Germany was doing alright. Okay.
Good is subjective with Angela Merkel at the head of it.
Yeah, by the way, this is Yeno Yeno. He has joined the party to do... Die in my Germany language. Sounds like the language is losing 2 world wars. Yeah, both the world wars.
The Turks.
Yeah, Yeno
There's a
Yeno's
bunch of
from...
crazy bastards.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Squee, this is Yeno Yeno. Also known as, on the PlayStation, as Mario Wesley.
Also known as God's one true disciple.
Also known as the Eater of Squeeze, lower half. Yeah, he's Satan's bitch. Apparently he went to hell and came back. He went to hell for fucking a chicken, I guess.
Nice.
Damn. I didn't know leukemia could pass from animals.
Those foreign chickens are no joke.
It's like... never mind. I was gonna make an Australia joke about everything wanted to kill you. Why did your penis become red from leukemia?
That was from the penis pump.
Ooh. Ah, were you not able to jerk off in November, so you, like, were forced to complete No Nut November? You know what? You did it! Congratulations, man! The only person in the world to actually do it. Now, after you were able to masturbate, were you able to complete Destroy Your Dick December? Nice. That's a man right there.
We have so many iron golems, but there's still a creeper walking around the middle of town.
Yeah, they still don't go after iron golem. Their iron golems don't go after creepers. Yeah. I think they need to make an iron golem, but like an iron golem. Yes, but no, like. Yes. No, I was thinking more of like you make a iron golem like you would a snow golem, but instead of the snow, you'd make iron, and it would be like it'd be like an archery golem that would shoot creepers and skeleton. It would shoot after creepers and all the other mobs.
Thaumcraft has that.
Really?
Little golems that you can make and upgrade out of different materials. Workers, fighters, rangers, magic ones. Make them out of clay, stone, wood.
Nice. Yes. I watched Matt Pat's film. I've watched Matt Pat's film theories, and yes, I am very scared. No. Well, PewDiePie always doing a Nipsey.
There's a surprise.
I think PewDiePie took it back, but then T-Series, I think, is now the first channel. I mean, million? Yeah.
I don't know what any of this means.
Pretty much. He's talking about the T-Series was a Indian music channel that was rising up pretty fast to take the #1 spot in subscriber count. And there was a whole PewDiePie versus T-Series to see who could remain in the top. And T-Series took this position a couple times. PewDiePie took it back, but now T-Series is pretty much winning because they're the first channel to get. Yeah, PewDiePie is. I don't know, but T-Series is the first channel to get 100 million subscribers, and they're in the lead pretty much in subscriber count. They're the #1 channel, subscriber count, anyways. Even to know they've been possibly using sub-bots and other random shit.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. And I think in India, too, every time someone gets a phone, when they have the YouTube app, they're automatically subscribed to T-Series. That's the only way T-Series can actually do anything.
Didn't YouTube do something like that in the States for someone?
Did they? I don't know. If they did, I've never heard about it.
Creating a new YouTube account at some point automatically subscribed you to certain people.
I don't remember that, and if it did, it was way before I ever went on YouTube. Alright, well, I have to go to bed here.
You will be missed.
I know I will be. Alright. Stream's stopping.